Welcome friends to Excel Made Simple. If Excel ever felt overwhelming, it's only because no one showed you the map. In this video, I'll give you a quick tour of the top bar, the file menu, and the status bar, plus some simple tweaks that save time every day. Let's have a look up here. Here we can see the ribbon. This is the Excel's command center. It's organized into different tabs. For example, in my version you can see Home, Insert, Draw, Page Layout, Formulas, Data, Review, View. We can also see tabs such as Automate, Develop, Power Pivot. Those are add-ins that can be added to your Excel version, or at least the newer ones. But we will delve into them in the future videos. Right now, we need to have a look at the very basics. This tiny strip here is the Quick Access Toolbar, always visible. It's perfect for example, save, undo, redo, such functions, and any other commands you do or intend doing using a lot. So let's do our first quick customization. Do a right click on the ribbon, then we can see Customize, Quick Access Toolbar to move it below the ribbon, if you prefer, of course. Let's say that you can't find a button. We have something that can help us. Use the search box. Type what you want, like freeze panes, and Excel jumps straight into it. It's very important that we type it as it is in Excel. Because for example, if I do a typo, I use a different letter or a different number, it won't be found. That's important to be very correct here. You can also use Alt and Q, and it will go directly into the search box. You can of course customize the ribbon. Let's do it right now. I'll right click on the ribbon, then customize the ribbon, and for example we can tick the developer. And now it's visible. The developer tab gives you access to macros, VBAs, and some different add-ins. We'll use it later in the series. Let's now have a look what's hidden in each tab. In the Home tab, we can for example see formatting, different fonts, numbers, formats, format as table, sort and filter, find and select, or for example a very useful option, the auto sum. In the Insert tab we have tables, pivot tables, charts, sparklines, shapes, pictures. Then we have the Draw option. As the name states, you have different options to draw in your Excel file, and it's simple as that. Then we have the Page Layout tab. We have such setups here as margins, orientation, size, print area, scale to fit, great for printing on one page. Then we have the Formulas tab, and here we have the Function Library, Name Manager, Show Formulas and Calculation options, automatic versus manual, for example. Then we have the Data tab, where we can see such options as sort and filter, text to columns, remove duplicates, data validation, and get and transform, which is very useful in the Power Query for importing and cleaning data. Then we have Review, Spelling, Comments, Notes, Protect, Sheet Workbook, of course the View tab, where we can see the freeze panes options, grid lines, headlines, on and off, page break review. You don't of course have to memorize it all. Just remember what lives where. Now let's cover the File tab, where you manage your workbook. Let's now have a look at the File tab. The File tab is where you create, save, share, print, and change Excel settings. In the home options, you can see, for example, the recent and pinned files, some quick templates. In the info, you can see the document properties. You can protect your workbook with a password or, for example, restrict its editing, check for issues, which means inspecting the document. You can see the version history. There is the new option where you can open a blank workbook and you have some templates. The open options where you can browse your PC, your OneDrive or SharePoint, save as. You can save any changes or save a copy of the file. Also, you can pick different formats. The print option, which lets you preview, printer, margin, scaling, handy for fit sheet on one page. The share option, which allows to send a link or copy via email of the file. The export, the publish. Then there is the close option, which closes the current workbook without quitting Excel, but we will not do that. Then the account option, which allows you to sign in. You could have also there the theme colors, light, dark, connected services. The feedback option, I don't have it in my Excel version, but supposedly it should be there, and it allows to send feedback to Microsoft. Then we have the options, and you can see many useful pages there, like general accessibility, which lets you tweak a little bit with display, the save, the auto recover and default save locations, formulas for error checking and calculation options. We have the advanced, which shows lots of behavior toggles like editing, display and charting. Customize ribbon and quick access toolbar. This allows you to rearrange the tabs and shortcuts. We have some add-ins. You can, for example, manage the Power Query, Power Pivot, and others, and the Trust Center, which is more or less about security and privacy. In the next video, we will talk a little bit more about each and every one of those options. For now, you just need to know that they are there and more or less what each one is about. Now back to the sheet. One last power feature that lives at the very bottom. In the upper down section of each Excel file, there's the status bar, a super useful option once you know what's it about and how to use it. Let's select a range of numbers. If you already have one, I will write some random numbers right now. And on the status bar, if you select them, you can see the average, the count, and the sum. This is great because no formulas are needed here. Excel gives you instantly those results. You can left-click on them and then with the Ctrl and V paste the copied results wherever you need, or just right-click and then paste as text. With a right-click, you can customize it. So let's do it right now. Right-click on the status bar to choose what appears. And for example, we have options like average, count, min-max, also cell mode, caps, num, scroll look, selection mode, and more. The last thing on the status bar we need to talk about are the switch views with normal, for example, to page layout or page break preview. And also on the right, we have the zoom slider, which allows to make the document bigger or smaller. The last thing today I want to talk about are the two changes people very often make on their Excel versions. The first one is enabling developer or any other non-standard options that they need. We have already talked about it, but let's do it again. Right-click on the ribbon, then customize the ribbon, look for developer or any other options you need, and enable them. The second one is putting the quick access toolbar below the ribbon. To do that, right-click on the ribbon, show quick access toolbar below the ribbon. I am not going to do it because I prefer it as it is. And that was the map of Excel. In the next lesson, we will dive more into the File tab and have a closer look at all of the options hidden there with as much detail as possible. Thank you for watching and see you soon.